Hello everybody and welcome to this short video on how to use ChatGPT to write a blog. It seems to be all that we're hearing about in the news at the minute, but how do you actually use it to write a blog and promote your content? So in this short video, we're going to cover a few things to help you get to grips with the platform. We'll help you generate ideas for your blog using keyword research, which is really important if you want your blog to rank and you actually want to attract readers. Then we'll show you the technical ways to get ChatGPT to start writing the blog and how you can perfect it and be ready to post it. So first of all, we'll talk about familiarizing yourself with the platform. So if you open up OpenAI and you just click down here to try ChatGPT, it'll bring up the platform, and we'll just have a quick overview of the features first, just to help you get to grips with it. So there's a difference between 3.5 and 4. 3.5 is the original version. It's quite fast and it can generate content quite quickly. But ChatGPT 4, it's the more advanced version, and it can be used for more creative purposes and things like that. The only thing is with ChatGPT 4, you do have to pay for it. It's about £20/$20 a month. So maybe it is worth it if you think that you're going to be writing quite a lot of content. But I always think ChatGPT 3.5 is perfectly fine as well. And then if you look up here, there's like kind of codes. So if you've written content, you can scroll down these codes and the platform will know what you're asking it to do. So Tweetify, for example, like say you've written a big long blog, but you want to make it into a tweet to promote it. It will shorten it down and give you a wee tweeting version. But I'll show you more examples of those as the video goes on. And to start a new chat, then you just basically click new chat, and down here is where you would ask it to write you a blog. But we will get into that in another moment because there's some other things that you need to do first before you ask it to start writing you a blog. And just another point, you can only ask ChatGPT one question at a time. It's like a person as well. You can't throw a load of questions at it and expect it to give you multiple answers. So do try and just understand that before you start using it. So generating blog ideas. You're going to want to pick something that you actually want to write about. Even though ChatGPT can help you write the blog, you're still going to need to go in and perfect it and make it your own. So please do pick something that maybe relates to your business, your interests, or your hobbies. You also need to think about what kind of blog the style is going to be in. So is that informational, opinion-based, or promotional? And this will help you tweak your tone a wee bit more to appeal to the kind of style that you want to achieve. And who are you writing this blog for? Is it a technical audience? Is it a younger demographic? Is it parents, older people? Just maybe try and think of your ideal target audience and the kind of things that they'll value within your content. And you're also going to need to do some keyword research because this will help your blog rank. So there's a couple of platforms that you can use. Two that I would usually use is Ubersuggest and SEMrush. So say, for example, I own a boutique that sells women's wear and I want to write a blog about the different styles of summer dresses that we have in stock. By doing some keyword research, it will help me identify key terms that people are already searching for. And then I can include those keywords in my content so it appeals to search engines and it ranks higher on Google's search engine results. So this is the platform Ubersuggest that we would usually use. So say you type in summer dresses and we'll use all locations. This will tell me how many searches a month are performed for the key term summer dresses. And then it will also give me some ideas, other key terms that I can include in my content. This will help you identify terms that people are searching for, and it'll also help you frame your content in a way that appeals to search engine algorithms. So we'll just give that a moment to load with our list of suggestions. Great. So as you can see there's 800,000 searches a month all over the world for the key terms summer dresses. So what I would do is I would scroll through this list and select the ones that I might want to include in my blog. So summer dresses for wedding guests, maxi summer dresses, plus size summer dresses, midi, casual, lawn, black, short, lawn sleeve, and beach. So there we've picked a handful of good key terms that still relates to our content. Now, it's also important to note that you're going to want to pick key terms of the stock that you already have. You know, if you don't sell white summer dresses, there's probably no point in you writing a blog about them. So pick the summer dresses or whatever other product it is that you actually sell or you're trying to promote. So we just click sport selected there, and then that'll give us a good bank of strong keywords that we can include in the blog. Okay, so here is my list of strong keywords that I'm going to include in my blog. So I'm just going to copy those, and you can see just the column of the right, it will show you how many searches per month. So this will hopefully help us create a strong blog that will rank and be optimized for SEO practices. So what I'm going to do now is ask ChatGPT to write me the actual blog, the whole reason why you've been watching this video in the first place. So write me a blog on summer dresses. I own a boutique called Ideation, and I would like to include these as headings. And then I'm just going to simply paste in that list of keywords that we had found on Ubersuggest. And we just hit go and we let the magic happen. So there you can see it's given us an introduction and it's given us a paragraph for each one of those headings. And it's just generating as much as it can. Just a wee word of advice, I wouldn't try to ask ChatGPT to write you like a 2,000 word blog or something like that. What I have found is you get more out of it if you let the ChatGPT run and you try and keep your questions focused, but also broad enough that ChatGPT can include as much content as it can find. So what I'll do is just copy that and paste it into a blank doc. And then I will highlight it all and turn it into normal text. And I will go in and fix up my headings. I would also take out terms, like introduction. And here you can see we have a full first draft of a blog, basically, generated in seconds. It's going to save you massive amounts of time and it's going to help you get over that writer's block where you're staring at a blank page. And the great thing with this is you can then go in with your own opinions and your own expertise and tailor it to your style, your business's personality, your brand, or even your own thoughts and opinions if that's what you're writing a blog for. Cool. So what I would do then is I would go through this. I'm writing it for a UK audience, so I'll go through and I'll change, the terms for UK spellings. But I also will give it a really good read through. I'll take out lines that perhaps don't match along with my brand personality. And I'll include some points that just makes it a bit more focused about what we do. So there you can see it's a good strong intro paragraph. And it goes through here and it gives you a really nice paragraph for each of those headings. Now, what I would do is I would go in and put in my own images of the own summer dresses that I stock at boutique or Ivy Tree at my boutique. So let's add in some images here. Great. So obviously this is a copyright free image that I have sourced off Google, but you know, the concept is the same. You'll probably have your own image stocks that you can pepper throughout the content, and it just, you know, helps the reader visually grasp your content as well. And you mightn't wear a black dress to a wedding venue, so perhaps that one would be better off put down on further on down the list, like classic black summer dresses. You can really see the power of what ChatGPT can do. You know, like this would save you hours, and it's especially useful as well. You know, perhaps you aren't used to writing long form content, and it gives you basically the skeleton bones of an essay or a blog or an article or whatever it is that you're writing, so you can go off and tweak it and make it your own. And it's also worth noting there, if you're unhappy, you can ask the platform to regenerate the response. You know, say I wanted to use these kind of codes at the top, I could ask it to please continue writing more. You know, so it'll give me a good maybe 3-4 paragraphs more of more content that I can do, which I suppose is quite useful as well if you're trying to reach that 1,000-word mark, or you're wanting to tease out a wee bit more. You can also shorten it. But you'll see there only one message at a time, so it doesn't like too many questions at once, a bit like myself. So you can, if it's generating and you've decided, I actually don't want to do that, you can just hit stop generating, and you can ask it then, maybe you want to shorten this. You know, so it'll shorten that big long blog that it had given me at the start. You know, it's really useful depending on the kind of content that you're writing and where you're going to share it. You know, if it's just a quick update in a blog, maybe a shortened version is what you're after. But if it's something long, like an informational guide, a long form blog content is the best. So here you can see then I've just went in and I've made those headings, you know, proper headings. We have a full long blog of 850 words generated in seconds. For something like this, I would aim to put, you know, one of your own images under each of the headings, just to kind of help the reader as well understand what it is that you're providing. I would also pepper in some call to actions. So here there's one summer dress is waiting for you to try on. We have the perfect dress for you. And then towards the bottom, we're just reminding the audience again with another call to action, shop at Ivy Tree. What AI platforms like this can do for you is just save you massive amounts of time and let you really focus on the bigger picture. You know, you have that skeleton article and you just need to go in and adapt it to your brand. You know, change the tone, delete the parts you don't like. And also another important point is to double check the facts. You know, it's an AI platform and it's not 100% correct. So if it's giving you statistical information or data points, you really do need to double check those and make sure that you're writing correct information. Add in your own opinion and expertise, your own images, and a description of your business is always good. And as we said there just before, a good few calls to actions, because that's what you're ultimately wanting to do with your blog. You know, you're wanting the audience to take action. So I hope that you enjoyed that really short informational session on how to use ChatGPT to write blogs. And if you need any help with your website, SEO performance, or digital marketing, you can also always visit ProfileTree.com for more information and helpful videos and articles like this one. Thank you for listening, guys, and don't forget to hit subscribe and follow. Thank you.